test out each other's, training methods. We're all brainstorm, put the vision together, bring it to the table.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis recently joined an intense training session with David Benavidez, creating a lot of excitement in the boxing world. According to reports, Tank has joined Benavidez's training camp and is working with well-known coach José Benavídez Sr. as he prepares for his highly anticipated return to the ring. Tank Davis and David Benavidez have been following a tough routine at their Las Vegas training camp. Every day begins with difficult uphill morning runs to build endurance, mental strength, and conditioning. These demanding workouts have become an important part of their preparation, pushing both fighters beyond their comfort zones before they even enter the gym. For Tank, this experience is about more than just getting fit. He has reportedly said that being away from negativity and distractions has allowed him to focus completely on boxing once again.
It's actually good to be away from home, away from, the bad stuff.
Nobody can do it for you. You got to push yourself. You got to want it for yourself, and you got to keep wanting it once you get to that level. Like I said, just seeing him do it, it shows why he's the champion that he is.
And I know how hard I work. And I've always said the fights are won in the training camps.
This is where you find out all the things about yourself. With all these voices in your head, you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna keep pushing. It's so much more mental. Your body's gonna be like, I don't wanna work. But the part where you just keep pushing, it's you and your own thoughts right here. That's why it makes a big difference.
Surrounded by a disciplined team and an elite fighter like David Benavidez, Tank is enjoying a fresh environment and a renewed sense of purpose. This structured training camp has helped him put all of his energy into improving his skills, sharpening every part of his game, and preparing himself mentally and physically for challenges waiting for him inside the ring.
It's always you against yourself, baby. It's the morning session, the 6 a.m. session. So this morning we did a run, and I'm starting the sprints. I introduced them slowly to regular, and then we did incline sprints. So we can get a lot more lactic acid, but it's an incline, so it's not going as fast, but still fast enough. Like see that second wind? Remember I told you? It's there. I got it up, but we got to continue that. You brought the pressure, I got to continue it. So it's important to have that wavelength and have that program set for that. And then we got to go to the boxing gym after. I'm going to give him a break. 3-4 hours, and then sleep, put some food in you, rest, a lot of water. Fascia system needs hydration, so.
Both fighters are using this opportunity to learn from each other every day. Instead of only sparring, they are sharing techniques, talking about ring strategy, improving their defense, and finding better ways to use their strengths. Benavidez's nonstop pressure and high-volume punching give Tank valuable lessons, while Tank's explosive counterpunching, timing, and accuracy provide useful knowledge for Benavidez. By pushing each other in training and sharing their experience at the highest level, both champions are working to become even better and more dangerous inside the ring.
You guys need to understand that the jab is the shot you guys should practice the most. Sometimes we don't land it off top, but we have to keep working at it, bro, because if you can land the jab, bro, you can land everything else. And it sets everything up. Let's say I want to throw a jab here. His head, his attention, if I throw a jab here, I come with a body shot. Alright? You know what I mean? Or I can touch like that. That's a good
Training camp.
Tank Davis is also improving his skills with fast-paced shadow boxing sessions during training camp. This important part of his daily routine helps improve his timing, quick reflexes, footwork, and overall awareness inside the ring. By imagining different opponents and punch combinations, Tank continues to improve his movement while staying balanced and accurate with every punch. Davis has also been working extremely hard while wearing his signature sauna suit during training. The extra layer makes every workout more intense, helping him build greater endurance and prepare his body for the demands of fight night. Tank isn't limiting his training to the boxing gym, along with hard sparring and conditioning. He is also spending time swimming and playing basketball with friends. These activities help him stay active while giving him a mental break from the pressure of training camp, keeping him fresh, relaxed, and motivated.
Now, if you do punch, I want you to jab, step jab. All right, let's keep punching. Go switch. Ready? Go. Rip him out, rip him out, rip him out, rip him out.
Oh, God.
Work,
How
work.
big is that?
All the way up, 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 all the way up. Work, 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 come on. Get that shot right there. Time. Grab it. There you go. Shut up, prep. Come on, almost there, come on.
David Benavidez believes that being mentally focused is one of the most important qualities a boxer can have inside the ring. According to Benavidez, every decision matters, whether it's choosing the right time to attack, defend, recognize openings, or adjust an opponent's strategy. He believes fighters must stay calm, focused, and fully aware during every round instead of letting emotions control them. By staying mentally sharp, a boxer can make smarter decisions under pressure and create better opportunities to control the fight. Benavidez says that discipline, awareness, and smart decision-making are the keys to success inside the ring.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
Tank Davis has been delivering explosive performances during sparring, showing the speed, power, and precision that have made him one of boxing's most dangerous punchers. Training partners have reportedly been pushed to their limits as Tank applies constant pressure, lands sharp combinations, and finishes exchanges with powerful punches. Everyone around the camp has praised his intensity and focus, saying he looks determined to make a strong statement before his return.
When you take the hesitation away, sometimes when you really know, believe in yourself, believe in your skills. I'm not trying to let fear, basically, that's what it is, of getting hit. I'm not letting that for me. I'm trying to know what I can do, think of how to do it, see it, see how you can enter, see how you can exit, and see how you can defend. That's all it is. You're just trying to look for the best possible outcomes in whatever decision it is in the ring. But the thing about that makes the professional game fun is that every decision I'm trying to make, I'm trying to put you to sleep. So that's what makes it fun for me.
Although sparring is meant to help fighters improve rather than score knockouts, Tank's performances have reportedly shown his outstanding timing, accuracy, and finishing ability, leaving a strong impression on everyone watching the training sessions.
Because he understands that he got to put his pants on, training wheels going. You got what you asked for.
All day. There you go. That's it. That's it.
There you go. Good round. Good round.
Davis believes he is returning to the ring with a fresh mindset and a stronger sense of purpose. Looking back at the challenges he faced outside the ring, Tank feels those experiences gave him an important reality check and helped him rethink his priorities. He has developed a more disciplined attitude and is fully dedicated to training and personal growth. Tank also believes those setbacks reminded him never to take his career or opportunities for granted. Now, surrounded by a positive training environment and fully committed to improving every part of his game, he is determined to prove that he has matured both as a fighter and as a person, bringing that new focus into his next fight.
In the main gym, we got some sparring in. It's a good opportunity to show the fans some good boxing. You know, at the end of the day, they get excited to see me. I give them some rounds and I leave them wanting for more. We had a great day, did some good sparring, and yeah, man, keep working.
Working in our camp, everything's going well, super excited. motivated, and everything's going super good.
Benavidez's team believes Tank Davis has come back stronger after taking time away from the ring. They believe the break gave him the chance to recover physically, reset mentally, and regain his hunger for boxing. According to the team, Tank is showing new energy, sharper focus, and more disciplined approach in every training session. His work ethic, attention to detail, and willingness to learn have impressed everyone around him. Team Benavidez believes this time away has helped Tank become a more mature and determined fighter, making him an even bigger threat as he prepares for his return.
This is the first camp I can, enjoy myself and be back. My headspace that I'm in now is way better than what I was before, and that's the only thing that matters to me. I'm looking at it now, it's just like, I don't know, probably it was a good thing.
Davis says boxing is much more than just a job. It is a major part of his life and has helped shape the person he is today. The sport has built his character, given him purpose, and created opportunities that change his future. Tank believes every day in the gym is another chance to improve, grow, and honor the sacrifices that helped him reach the top with a renewed mindset. He remains fully committed to working hard every day because he knows success comes through dedication and discipline. He is completely focused on boxing and determined to continue building his legacy inside the ring.
This is the new face of boxing. And on top of that, for the guys that take off time, he's been ready no matter what. He's been training, he stayed consistent, he stayed disciplined, because he was born for this to become the best fighter in the world.
José Benavídez Sr., who is now training Tank Davis, has expressed great confidence in the former world champion. According to Benavidez Sr., when Tank stays disciplined, trains hard, and remains focused, very few fighters can match his talent. He has praised Tank's natural punching power, excellent timing, and high boxing IQ, calling him one of the most gifted fighters in the sport. Benavidez Sr. believes that consistency and dedication are the keys to helping Tank reach his full potential. If he continues training at the highest level every day, he believes Tank will be extremely difficult for any opponent to beat.
I ain't gonna lie, the first time I fought, I was about to go out in the tunnel, and then the people, they were streaming. I just shut the curtains because I was, nervous type stuff. But now it's I embrace it because I always dreamed of this. That's why I don't never shy away from it. That's what I'm here to do. You know what I mean? To show out, so.
Former world champion Shawn Porter believes Tank Davis looks comfortable working with José Benavidez Sr., and that this partnership could bring out the best in him. Porter says Tank appears relaxed, fully engaged, and committed to his new training environment, which is a positive sign for any fighter-changing coaches. He believes a strong relationship between a boxer and trainer is built on trust and communication, and Tank already seems to be responding well to José's coaching. Porter also believes this new partnership could improve Tank's already elite skills and add new strengths to his game. If their chemistry continues to grow, Porter feels it could play a major role in Tank's future success.
Man, Tank, man, is a great fighter, man. When he trains, he's an animal. He's a beast. He's one of my favorite fighters, too. I will have to go with Tank, man. Like I said, if he has a good preparation, he's a monster. He's a little Mike Tyson, man. He's a beast, if he trains. Now, if he doesn't train, he doesn't look like when he have to fight. Yeah, but everybody says that. But when he fought Gamboa, he didn't look that good, Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that no, that's what I'm saying. When he trains, bro, he looks super, man. He looks super good, But hopefully he takes things serious, and I think he'll look spectacular again.
While many fans are excited to see Tank Davis working with José Benavidez Sr., not everyone believed the partnership will be the perfect fit. Several boxing analysts have questioned whether making such a big coaching change at this stage of Tank's career is the right decision. They point out that Calvin Ford played a huge role in developing Tank from a young prospect into one of boxing's biggest stars, building a relationship based on years of trust and understanding. Some believe that kind of chemistry cannot be replaced overnight, no matter how experienced a new trainer may be. Others believe a fresh environment could help Tank continue to improve and stay motivated. In the end, everyone agrees that the real answer will come on fight night when fans see whether this new partnership has made Tank an even better fighter.
But can José Benavidez coach a co-main event in a main event?
What happens when that happens?
Jose training Tank.
José's training Tank. That's the rumor. How y'all feel about that? How does that work? I'm not sure if that's a great matchup.
I feel like there's some comfort there.
Is that what it is?
I feel like that's what it is. I feel like there's some.
They both
there.
killers.
He's down in Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
Miami, yes.
Washington.
Yeah, he's between
Seattle, Washington, Florida, Arizona, Vegas.
Yeah, he be everywhere.
Yeah. Which might match the lifestyle of Gervonta Davis, you know.
Yeah, surprising to see it. I think, but I feel like he's comfortable with Jose, and just telling y'all what I know. Sometimes that's all it takes. Whatever's gonna get this light flip up, turned on, and keep it on. Sometimes it's comfort. I just need somebody that I feel comfortable with, that I can be myself with, and that, you know, when I'm ready to move, they move. When they ready to move, I'm moving. I feel like he thinks he has that with Jose.
According to some boxing analysts, there were reportedly several problems behind the scenes in Tank Davis's previous training camp that may have influenced his decision to make a change. Some commentators have claimed there were financial disagreements and payment issues, while others suggested that private information from inside the camp was allegedly being leaked, making it difficult to maintain trust and privacy during training.
And I can tell you without a doubt that the major issue with Gervonta Davis and that particular camp was the fact that there's so many paid snitches in his camp. It was replete with family members and other people who, whenever they got a piece of information about Gervonta Davis, would try to go out and give that information to somebody else in exchange for money. So Gervonta is looking up at the internet, seeing what's being said about him, hearing this information coming out about himself and saying, man, where is this coming from? Originally, and this was a couple years ago, I remember when Gervonta started getting upset with it, and he started blocking people and getting mad about stuff, and he started telling Kenny and Calvin, you know, that basically not to be announcing things, not to say things about who he's going to fight next or what he's going to do next, because Gervonta started getting irritated about that. I also know that Calvin Ford stopped talking to the media for a long period of time. Kenny Ellis stopped talking to the media about Gervonta in that way, because they were appeasing Gervonta and Gervonta's desire to have that information kept in-house, right? So to the extent that they were having conversations that Gervonta Davis didn't want to have, they had nipped that in the bud several years ago. However, what happened is you have family members and other members in the gym that have connections with people that have Twitter pages, connections with people that have YouTube pages, and they continued, the people with the Twitter pages and the YouTube pages continue to pay these people money for inside information about Gervonta, and he got very distrustful.
These reports have been widely discussed in the boxing world, but they have not been independently confirmed by Tank Davis or members of his former team. Analysts believe that a successful training camp depends on trust, unity, and clear communication between everyone involved. They also believe that if a fighter feels distractions are affecting his preparation, moving to a fresh environment can be a positive decision. Whether these reported issues actually influence Tank's decision remains uncertain, and only his performances inside the ring will show whether this change was the right move.
If you think, okay, well, man, that's not that big a deal, you know, you go and, you know, people know, you know, it happens all the time where you have spies in camp. Like one particular incident that I know about that really enlightened me to that problem in boxing was when Andre Ward was fighting Sergey Kovalev, and Andre Ward was just being very vocal about knowing what was going on with John David Jackson and what was going on with Sergey Kovalev. And he was telling basically, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're drinking this, and you're drinking this, and you're doing that, and your problem was here, and your problem is there. Andre Ward knew the whole thing. How? Because he had a spy in the camp. The problem with that with Gervonta is when you have spies around him in his family, in the gyms in Baltimore, you have people that leak information that are trying to harm him, right? Because people may be saying, man, where is Gervonta right now? Oh, I can find out where Gervonta Davis is. Get on the phone, call her, boy, is he in Baltimore? Is he? Nah, man, he's not in Baltimore. He's still over there, and he's still in Florida. I heard last time I checked, he was at the gym. I gotta find me. I got him on my Find Me app. I can tell you where he is. And then all of a sudden, you got girls setting him up. And you got girls knowing exactly where he is, what he's doing. They can time him, set him up, all kind of stuff. Because he felt like he got set up in that last crime, in that last case.
Although Calvin Ford is no longer working with Tank Davis every day, he has still expressed confidence in Tank ahead of his expected return to the ring. Ford believes Tank has the experience, talent, and ability to compete at the highest level, no matter what changes have taken place around him. He says Tank knows exactly what it takes to prepare for big fights and expects him to be ready when the opportunity comes. Even though their professional relationship has changed, Ford's comments show that he still wants to see his former fighter succeed. After spending years helping Tank become a world champion, Ford believes that if Tank stays focused and committed, he is capable of delivering another outstanding performance.
This potential return for Gervonta, can you let us know a little bit about
I would say when he make a phone call, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's all he has to do is just wait until we finish filming certain circumstances, and then after that's out the way, we keep everything behind us.
Do you think teaming up with José Benavídez Sr. will help Gervonta Tank Davis reach another level? Let us know your prediction in the comments below.